Does the wealth of a palace alone make a person great? This is the story of two girls born in the very same kingdom, yet their lives were worlds apart. Princess Zara began her days on beds of silk. She was surrounded by the world's finest luxuries, yet she valued none of it. To her, everything had a price, but nothing had true worth. On the other hand, in a small village of the same kingdom, lived Aliza. She was poor, but her face always carried a peaceful smile. She loved the scent of the earth and understood how a single seed planted in the ground could feed thousands. As time passed, a terrifying disaster struck the kingdom. A mysterious dark fog enveloped the air, and overnight, the lush green fields of the farmers withered and turned black. A deadly plague had begun to turn the fertile land completely barren. Fear spread through the village. The farmers watched helplessly as a year of hard work turned to ash before their eyes. Children wept from hunger, and absolute despair filled the eyes of the elders. Desperate and distressed, the farmers approached the massive palace gates, hoping for mercy from the royal granaries. But Zara, completely blinded by her pride, simply mocked their misery from her high balcony. She coldly dismissed their pleas, refusing to waste her precious royal time on the problems of dirt and mud.
If grain isn't growing, why don't you eat royal dishes and expensive meat? I can't waste my time on your mud and dirt problems.
The heavy doors were shut, and the farmers returned entirely empty-handed. Everyone had given up hope, but Aliza refused to surrender. She knew that tears wouldn't heal the land. After seeking wisdom from ancient books and village elders, she discovered a cure. Deep at the foot of the distant Black Mountains grew a rare herb that could neutralize the deadly plague. The journey was perilous, but Aliza set out entirely alone. She faced fierce storms and treacherous paths, but finally, she found the rare herb. Returning to the village, she worked day and night alongside the farmers to heal the poisoned fields. Meanwhile, in the palace, Zara's arrogance was short-lived. As the fields stopped producing grain, the royal storehouses quickly began to empty. The kingdom's borders were closed, and no food could enter. Soon a day arrived when Zara's grand dining table was covered in gold and diamonds, but there was not a single piece of bread to eat. Hunger left her weak. She offered all her gold just for a single meal. But when the earth stops yielding grain, golden coins cannot fill an empty stomach. Driven by hunger and utter helplessness, Zara finally stepped out of her palace. She saw that the village was beautifully green once again, and the people were happily eating fresh bread. Aliza's immense hard work had saved the harvest. When Aliza saw the princess in such a weak and starving state, she didn't offer insults. Instead, she gently placed a piece of warm bread into Zara's trembling hands. That single piece of bread melted away all of Zara's pride. She finally understood that true power didn't lie in gold, but in the very earth and hard work she had once despised. With tears of deep regret, Zara asked for forgiveness. From that day on, she dedicated all her wealth to the betterment of the village. Together, the two girls led the kingdom to unprecedented heights of prosperity. This story teaches us that pride always leads to a fall, and that hard work, compassion, and wisdom can make even an ordinary person a true ruler of hearts.